Hey, what's going on, guys? Big Tasty back, new week, 2 out of 2. Finals begin this week. They begin Friday. Finals begin. Uh, of course, drama has to happen. Now, I just finished recording this video, so if I sound like probably a little mad, it's because I recorded it and then didn't find out until afterwards I didn't have my mic plugged in. It was using the PC's natural mic and it's shit, so I deleted it. So I've already made the trade and stuff. I could have reverse trades, but yeah, nah, not gonna happen. Um, the drama for the week was yesterday, Sunday. Luke Ryan does his hammy. Of course, that had to happen. You're never allowed to field a full promo team. Um, so as you can see, it's probably already seen. I traded him out for Daniel Rich. I just think he is the best option I can afford. I only had like 34k extra, so I could the max. I couldn't even afford Hooley. Hooley was the one I was really looking at. Couldn't afford him, so I can't bring him in. But yeah, I'm fine with Rich. His average is one of the higher for defenders that I don't currently have. I think I have all the top averaging defenders in Lloyd, Williams, Whitfield, Hearn. I think they're the highest averaging ones. I think Rampy's worked his way in there, but he's like 550k. He's more expensive than some of my midfielders. Come on. But yeah, so I just took Rich. I don't think that's settling. I think that he is pretty good, and with his price drops, he's pretty good value for money. Um, but yeah, scores from this week. I should have. I'll go to the matchup. So I can do everything from this screen. I should have won by over 1,000 points. He scored 1600, and that was even with Cade Simpson putting up score of the season, Setterfield's score of the season, LDU returning for this game. That should have been another donut. Yeah, it's interesting. I should have won by way over 1,000. Oh, not way over, maybe like 1,100. Um, Grundy was the only player on ground in the fourth quarter to not have a touch. I mean, he got like hitouts and stuff like that, but not like an actual possession. O'Meara scored good. Warple scored good. Warple's actually on a tear. Like Loki, his 3 week average is I think like 105, which for a forward is pretty good. It's not Dunkley, it's not Rowan Marshall, which is probably the reason I lose in the finals. But go on to that in a minute. Yeah, he's been really good, and it's good going into finals. Cripps 152. He was a thought for captaincy, but I was actually closer to captaining McRae. The only reason I didn't was because McRae was already a common, so I thought, nah, just keep it on Gorn, and Gorn's probably more consistently going to get like a 125, which is a fine captain score. He ended up with like 133, I think. Yeah, 133. Do the math. Trelaw 123, not bad. You know, it's actually easier just to do it from this screen. But yeah, I should have won by 1,000, but I didn't because of BS. There's always BS on Sundays. Sunday is the worst day in the AFL. In terms of Supercoach, in terms of actual football, sometimes there's game of the year on Sunday. Lloyd 88, which was weird because I could have sworn he was on track for a ton, like for 3/4 of the game. I don't know what happened. Williams 70. That's shit. Yeah. Who did they verse? Wasn't it Adelaide? No. Port Adelaide. That should have been a lot better. Whitfield 90 again. That should have been a lot better. Hearn didn't play because of like I'm doing the air quotations calf soreness. I think that's just they knew North wasn't good, so they didn't play him. Rich Well, Ryan got a 46 and got injured in the second quarter, but he was already like on track to just like hit 60. His break even was 61, so I would have liked him to hit it, but he didn't, so whatever. Rich 111 versus Hawthorn. They have not Carlton. Alright, they have the Dogs this week. I think that could turn into another 111, 115. Rich is a good player. He's pretty slept on this year. He's just had pretty bad scores, like every now and then, which is pulling his average down. Stewart's completely broken. He's only turned once since I've brought him in. Yeah, the defense is all right. Everyone here could go for a 110. McRae 153. Like I said, I was going to captain him, but I thought Gorn was more. Yeah, I can't think of the word now. More consistent in his scoring. 5104, which I've got the vice on him for this week because it's against Geelong. He's already came back from the injury, like he's had his 1 week prep. So he should be alright to go this week at like pretty much full strength. Neil 120, that's cool. Trelaw 123, that's great. Cripps 150, 152, and I'm gonna actually say he got robbed on the 152. It should have been a 170. Just because like he had so many clearances, he had heaps, and he was so impactful on the game. I think that should have been a lot higher. Yo 128. That's what I brought him in for. He's a premium midfielder. I expect 128. He's got the 106 average. Number 11 gets a 108. That's cool. At least he's back to tunning again. It would be cool to have him in my forward line instead of Heaney, but that's hindsight. Like in hindsight, I wouldn't have even started with Heaney with the amount of problems he's gone through. O'Meara 109. That's cool. He's not going to do it next week because next week matters, and he doesn't actually do anything when it matters. He just likes to chuck a 109 into a game that I'm already going to blow him out. So, cool. Grundy 117, like I said, he was the only player. I'm actually not even sure if this stat is real, but like I heard it like from 3 different people, or saw it in 3 different comments. He was the only player on field to not have a disposal in the fourth quarter, so that destroyed his scoring. So Gorn 133, it's cool. Yeah, norm. That's really good. He's averaging 125 and he's averaging 131. That is like the rule for captaincy is 130. He's averaging a good captain score. So it's crazy. They're going to be so high priced next year. It's crazy. Danger 99 missed the ton. I was actually going to vice him. I still could. It sort of depending on the matchup, depending on this and that. I might still. Boak 114. Cool. It's pretty much his average. He's doing what he does. Billings pulled in a trash game. Absolute rubbish. It was on 14 for like a quarter and a half, maybe 2 quarters until halftime. That was bad. You didn't even know he was on field. Walters 113. I don't know if this was a scaled up score because I didn't watch towards the end because it was a blowout. The game was over, but it just seemed like they were missing a lot of his touches. Like he'd get the ball, and it's like he'd get rid of it so fast they wouldn't give him the thing for it, the points. Heaney and he had a goal taken back for a behind, so that pulled his score down. Heaney 105, Warple 106. The bench scoring doesn't matter because hopefully they're not playing this week. But it'd be cool to have an extra trade to go like O'Meara and Clark out and bring in Dunkley and or bring in who's like the top midfielder right now? Probably Dunkley. Bring in Dunkley and bring in some 102k that's probably not going to play. And that was the plan. That's why I had 2 extra trades, and I was like, okay, if I lose in the first round, and in the second round it's do or die, use both trades, upgrade O'Meara, who's easily the weakest player on the team, and I'll get like a star. But yeah, that didn't happen. Actually, I want to go to leagues? This is updated. Here's what the format's looking like. I ended up in third, pretty much just because my percentage was junk all year long. There was not really any way for me to fix it. Even if I'd beaten the guy by 1,000, yeah, the percentage was bad. I got like a plus 1.9% after this week's game, but it didn't help. Uh, if I win this, I like the matchup here because I think it's winner of this versus winner of this is who I verse, which I'd like, but even if I don't, I go here and I'm pretty confident against both these people, against Nick and Tristan. I reckon Nick is the better team, so he should beat out, but I should be able to beat him. I just feel like my team is, depending on the week, better. Depending on the week, my team is the best in the league, but there's like 3 50-50s within my team, so that's kind of what makes it equal, like not equal. It's like it's not overrated for me to be third. I I can't think of the word I want. Uh, that's the B finals. I don't know if you want to see that, but yeah. Usually what like I do, um, like it means nothing, but I go by whoever wins the B final, and I go like the highest score versus the highest score in here. It's like kind of an undisputed champion type of thing. I wish they'd add that in. Like after this is done, have like a match the week after, which doesn't affect anything. It's like an undisputed champion match. Yeah, I think that would be cool. Um, yeah, that's about it. I don't know if there's anything else I can do. So I'm not trading out O'Meara this week because, as far as I know, Dangerfield's going to tear his ACL next game. You know, something always happens. It has to happen. But yeah, the other choices for Rich were Sicily, and I don't think Laird was in it. I think Laird's price just went up and up. I couldn't afford him, or was it I just wasn't looking? You know, I don't want him anyway. Yeah. Oh, so I could have afforded him. I just don't want him. His roles changed. Something's happened. He's not as good as he used to be. But yeah, that's it for this week. Gonna need everyone's thoughts and prayers for the matchup because I'm pretty sure I lose. What am I doing? Game day. My rank is trash. If you've been looking at that all year, it's bad because I'm not scoring enough. Um, yeah, he's predicted to score 26 and me 25. I doubt it because there's a couple unrealistic, like 140. I want to say that's unrealistic, but to be honest, it's pretty realistic. I don't see Sicily getting 113. I I don't see Dunkley. I think he was also predicted for like 144. It's not going to happen. Anything else? Oh, also, I just need someone to be out. Like, I don't know who he's replacing for Ryan, because I know he has him as well. I reckon he brings in. Who do I think comes in? He's already got Sicily. He's already got Crisp. Laird? Probably. There's probably the only option he has left. Unless he goes rich as well. I don't know how much money he has. Luke Ryan was at 440k, so you need the extra 20 to go up. Because I know he traded out Hearn for Ryan, which is interesting, but whatever. But yeah, that's it for this week. I'll catch up with you next week. I'll either be in a great mood or a horrible mood. Well, actually, not even horrible. If I lose, it's fine. Because I think I win the second round in the second chance round. Anyway, see you all next week. Big Tasty out.